touched by me, ink painted on jeans.
Hey there, this is Pam with the Backstage Minute, and I'm about to interview Billy Ocean. Now, we're in the middle of fireworks, so if you hear bang, boom, boom, then just know that we got fireworks going on, but we're going to have a chat with none other than Billy Ocean.
Sometimes I wonder about the look in your eyes.
Hey, this is Pamm Turner with a Backstage Minute, and I came backstage to talk to none other than Mr. Billy Ocean. Billy, how are you?
I'm good. Just finished a show, last show at Disney. As you know, it's like 3 half-hour sessions over 3 days, and this is the final night, and I enjoyed every single one.
Oh, you were amazing. You did 9 shows. I was at 8 of your 9 shows. You danced up a storm, and we're just so glad to have you. Billy, I just have 3 quick questions because this is a Backstage Minute, but I just wanted to ask you, are you still writing and producing?
Oh, yeah, still writing. In fact, I've got a new album come out. I've got an album that I've just finished. I did with one of my previous producers who did things like Caribbean Queen and Suddenly. The album is called Here You Are. Mm-hmm. I did it in a place called Tarrytown, just outside of New York, nice. Westchester.
When can we look forward to that?
Next year. Comes out next year. And it's a very interesting album for me in the sense that I wrote the title track, which is Here You Are, but the rest of the album is really made up of songs that inspired me when I was growing up as a kid. Now, based on the fact that my father was a musician, and he was the first person in the village, this is in Trinidad, the first person in the village to buy a radio. So, the first person, and because of the radio, I heard for the first time songs that weren't calypsos, because Trinidad is calypso, steel pan and thing. Mm-hmm. So because of the radio, I was able to hear songs that came from outside of Trinidad, from America mainly. And the first person really was people like Brooke Benton, mm-hmm. Nat King Cole, nice. Frank Sinatra, Sam Cooke. Some great singers, great musicians. So I just really took the opportunity to record these songs.
Billy, you've been here 4 years in a row, and we are so glad to have you. Are you coming back for year number 5? Because if you do, I'm going to be here. Are you coming back to America?
I don't know if I'm invited back. I must be doing something wrong for them to invite me back 4 times.
No, you're definitely doing something right. The crowd just went crazy when you sang tonight.
Thank you very much. Yeah. No, if I'm invited back, of course I'll come. Of course. I must say we are looked after efficiently. The sound engineers, technicians, the people, and the whole thing, the hospitality, you can't complain. Can't fault anything. Well, if I'm looking for a reason not to come back, I haven't got one.
Okay, one more question, Billy. Okay, my favorite song is Caribbean Queen. Are you surprised? So I have
Caribbean Queen.
Oh, thank you so much. Was there anybody that inspired that song?
No, just life, really. Just being from the. In fact, to tell you the truth, initially the song was called European Queen.
European?
Yeah, European Queen. And the record company I was with, which was, and the head of the company was called Clive Calder. And now Clive was from South Africa. I remember Clive saying to me, Billy, change the title. If you say European Queen, it sounds, the connotation is it's a cold place. Try Caribbean Queen. Well, of course, I tried Caribbean Queen, and it fitted. It matched the melody, and I was able to drop that in. And I also had African Queen, so I ended up with European Queen, African Queen, and Caribbean Queen.
Caribbean Queen was the most popular, wasn't it?
Well, I'm glad I did it, because hadn't it been for that, I'd never have had an international hit.
Nice.
So it was the beginning of an international career for me. Although I had hits in England before, in Europe, mm-hmm. I had things like Love Really Hurts way back in the, I don't know, late 60s, but okay. nothing like Caribbean Queen. And from then on, of course, well, the rest is history. Okay. Loverboy, Suddenly, whatever.
Loverboy is wonderful.
Sad Song to Make You Cry, Color Love, Praise the Lord.
Everything you do is fabulous.
Thank you very
Billy,
much.
I know I got to let you go. Have you made all your goals? Have you set every goal that you set out to do?
No, you never do. You never set out all your goals until you die.
Okay. All right. So we got more coming from you. All right. Well, this is Pam, and this was Billy Ocean. Billy, we're so glad to have you. Give me hugs.
Eat your heart out, guys. Mwah.